I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Hope you enjoyed my last videos. Now it's time for me to get serious and keep this shit 1000 real. Alright, so I didn't get to watch the view today. Thanks to my least favorite person on the planet, our brand new future president, who got on TV and bullet dodged the question, avoided some things that was important for me to hear, and, he applauded things that I didn't really appreciate. You guys can Google the review and watch it and all that crap. And I'm pretty sure that if he ever comes after me, there's going to be a problem. It's like, well, he can't sue me because freedom of speech is not illegal, and he can't make it illegal because I haven't slandered him and I haven't said anything that he hasn't said that was not true. Now, as y'all know, I'm a big time Whoopi Goldberg fan and supporter. I'm also a big time Margaret Cho fan and supporter. And if my girlfriend dumps me, Margaret, I'm ready to give you that baby. But anyway, my whole thing, you sit here, and for all you people who honestly, truly voted for him, I don't know what you were thinking. I voted for Hillary, and I'll be the first to tell you, basically, as a soldier, I know that politicians all lie. Some of them try. They try. Donald Trump got elected on pure D celebrity status alone. All right? We know he doesn't know how to run the country, but he knows how to run his business. We know that it is factually stated that he has been bankrupt 4 times, but he knows how to run his business. You know how to run your business? Right into the damn ground. But apparently you don't have enough money to recover. Yet he was talking about that goddamn wall again. Alright, I'm going to drop some knowledge on you people. Alright? I'm going to do this because this needs to be done the way it was done to me. Alright, first off, let's give a little history lesson about tribal people. Alright? Before the tribes split, we initially basically all started as a bunch of nomads out of Asia that were here 1,000 years before Christopher Columbus and whoever the Sam hell else landed on all these damn places. And before Plymouth Rock rolled over top of the black people, the Asians and the Native Americans are one and the same, and they were here first. Alright? Which is another reason why Native Americans actually outnumber us all, because technically they're Asian. So, therefore, now I learned this from my Korean friend who thought I was Asian when he first met me, and I was like, no, I'm not Asian, dude. And he's like, yeah, you might have some. I was like, no, Cherokee Indian. He since proved me wrong that day when we went to the library and he taught me how to read my people's history that apparently I had forgot. I was always aware that I was Cherokee Indian as well as black and white. However, I didn't know that Cherokee, that the red man and the yellow man are one and the same. The only difference is that the red man got the name the red man by the white man, who started calling them Redskins, henceforth the football team, the Washington Redskins. Now, it was an insult. It's just like if you call an Asian person a spook. It's like if you call a Latin person a wetback. Now, let me drop this on you real quick. The only reason why Mexicans speak Spanish is because of Cortez, who took over all of South America and basically borderline Mexico, because the Spanish has switched through generations, but Mexicans, guess what? You're fucking Native American. Alright? Let's get that straight. You guys are fucking Native American. His wall has no merit to keep you out of a land that you're entitled to. Now, I'm sure everybody's gonna say, James, you're fucked up, dude. You're fucked up. Read a book. Get off those fucking iPads and tablets, unless you're on Google, and read the origins of Native American people. So let me accommodate you guys real quick. There's this thing called the Bering Straits and a land bridge in which Native Americans left out of Asia, traveled through Siberia, over the Bering Straits, into Alaska, where every tribe initially branched out to go west, east, and north and south. The First Nation people that Canada call are Native Americans, and instead of like giving them all different tribes, because they're probably all different tribes, they just collectively called them the First Nations people, who were in Canada before Canada was discovered. They also traveled into Iceland, which is like the North Pole region, Iceland, right up at the top. So a lot of Icelandic people look Asian because they fucking are. Alright. Now, let's go on down to South America, and there's still Native American tribes there on the Amazon. They still live in ancient ways. They don't really live like we live, and they don't live like in teepees and shit like that. They do live in a different type of hacienda or house or whatever you want to call it. Those are Incans, Aztecs, and Mayans. And the reason why they speak Spanish is because it was illegal to speak their own language when Cortez came and conquered their ass. All right? So you got that established? So Donald Trump and his damn wall really has no merit against Mexican Native Americans because they came from Native Americans just like I did. They are Aztec, Incan, and Mayan, and those three are Native American tribes that conquered the South American region. Then, before the white man came with all tribes, there was a tribal war between tribes. You might not know about this, and it might not be the greatest thing that Native Americans are proud of, but there were warring tribes. There were tribes that were at war with each other. Amongst the Apache and the Mohawk, there were more than just violent tribes, but Apache and the Mohawk are basically the ones that most people remember for being kind of the most violent tribes. Comanche, Cherokee, Creek, all tribes had war over territory at one time or another. And then the white man came and everybody got fucked. Alright? So I'm part Cherokee. My great grandmother on my father's side was full blood. Her daughter was full blood. I'm a half breed because my dad's a half breed. My mom's Cherokee, and my mom's a half breed, so I'm a half breed. So that makes me a mutt. 150% mutt. I'm okay with that because in the end, that little wall there, Donald clearly didn't take a lesson from the people of the Hun. When the Great Wall of China was built up, the Chinese had nowhere to go. Yeah, you might want to think that through just in case we get trapped in our own damn country too. Building an exit would probably be great. Now he's coming down on Mexicans and Spanish, and then today he said he has Spanish and Mexican people working for him. Which one is it, buddy? You can't have it both ways, but you don't want illegal immigrations and stuff like that. And that's cool. And now you want to send all the people who came here when they were 16 under amnesty rights. You want to send all of them back. You're an asshole. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that slander? No, that was a matter of a fucking opinion because I'm an asshole. But you are a smelly asshole because these people have come here and made a life for themselves in a war-torn area of the world. And now y'all want to try and send them back. This is America. Y'all took this shit from my fucking ancestors. If anybody should leave, it should be y'all. Now, the people who are actually racist, that don't want people coming to America because America was stabbed on the backs of Asians, whites, blacks, etc. And when I say Asians, that's the whole collective. Native Americans, Mexicans, all that shit. And the reason I say that is because not all white people are racist. Not all black people are racist. Not all Asian people are racist. But in that same breath, all of us know someone of one of those ethnicities or another that's a fucking racist. They might not be straight blunt about it. I do know some straight blunt racists, and I respect them for that shit. Because they own it, and they live that shit, and they're like, yo, I met this guy, and I've told you this story before. One of my friends had a roommate whose daddy was a twin who was a straight fucking racist. He straight up told me that he was a racist. He straight up owned that shit. He straight up said, look, brother, I ain't got nothing against you personally. I don't like people of color. I can see that you're not all the way black, so you basically got a free pass. Now, to that man, thank you for being honest about that shit. I've never had a problem with people who were a little redneckish or a little honky talkish. You know, you are who you are. You know what I'm saying? But if you own who you are, I respect you more. Everybody else might not respect you more, but I respect you more because you're fucking honest. And I know where I stand with honest people. You know what I'm saying? When you don't know where you stand, you're going to know that you're going to fall. Or you don't know when you're going to fall, but your ass is going to fall. Back to DT. And not Dick Teaser, Donald Trump. When you sit here and think about building this wall and you're going to make Mexico reimburse us, which was the speech of the day, who the hell give you the right to tell another country they're going to pay for a wall that was your fucking idea? You just made $25 million lawsuits. You just settled all of those. If you got that much goddamn money, build a wall with your damn money. You're not paying taxes, so you build the goddamn wall. Sorry, I was channeling Whoopi Goldberg right there for a split second. But it's the truth. If you got all that damn money and you want to make America build a wall and have Mexico reimburse us for it, fuck that shit. I'm not making any money now. I'm a fucking vet and I'm barely getting enough to fucking survive off of. And you want me to sacrifice money to make a wall for a country that ain't did a damn thing to me? When has Mexico did something to me? Never. There was a Mexican and Indian war, but I believe that was reserved for like the Apache and the Mexican Indians. I forgot what the tribe was at the time, but and that was between them. I'm Cherokee. I got nothing to do with what goes on south of the border unless I'm going down there to have a good old time in Brazil. Since I can't afford that because I'm not getting any money, there's no need for me to worry about fucking Mexico and all these other countries. And then that's another thing. What about if we want to leave the country to go on a vacation? We don't want to just be reserved to Hawaii. You know, in Hawaii's us, but you know, if we can't go to other countries because of these laws that you're about to put in effect, you know, what about people who want to marry internationally? There's a lot of lonely people out here. It's not just me. You know, it's on websites fishing for brides. You know, I mean, if we can't marry them and bring them home, but we're in love with them, you're gonna revoke our American citizenship? You don't have the right to do that. I was fucking born here. I will probably fucking die here. But goddamn it, I have the right to die happy because those damn dog tags that I put on says so. You born with a silver spoon in your mouth and you ain't serving the military, you ain't shit. But here's the thing. There's two young men who were born with silver spoons in their mouth and have served. Prince Harry and Prince William. They have served in their military. What have you and your boys done? You've served up eviction slips. Or you've served up bankruptcy, but you haven't served up taxes. So, you know, I don't think that wall is the best idea that you've had. You know, you wanna close the doors? Are you gonna build a wall to stop Canada too? They're our buddies. What happens to us happens to them. So, you know, what are you thinking? You know, you can't just go building up walls. It didn't work for China. It's not gonna work for us. Yet it's a great attraction from outer space. The Great Wall of China is the greatest attraction from outer space that any alien can probably see. Alright? And that's cool. I respect the Great Wall. And I respect why they thought they would make that wall at the time. But they didn't have an extra strategy when Japan occupied China. They didn't have an extra strategy because they were fucking stuck. They had nowhere to run to because in keeping the Mongols out, they kept everyone else in. So you were under the Japanese oppression or your ass was going to catch a bullet. It's just that damn simple. And you know the thing is, every person on every planet is descendants of people who have had war with other races and with their own. We as people need to be people. We need to stop being racist. We need to stop worrying about the damn wall. We need to stop worrying about Donald Trump's dumbass taxes because we're never going to see them. However, if he goes after Hillary Clinton now that he's the president, then the IRS should legally be able to go after him now that he's the president. And both of them will probably share a cell in Guantanamo Bay. Then we have no president, except for the vice president, who hopefully won't be a dick. But then again, he's on Donald Trump's side, so he might be a dick. I don't know and I don't care. I don't know the guy. I ain't got nothing really bad to say about him. I didn't want Donald Trump to win, but he won. Nothing I can do about it but accept it. Which I have. I don't like it, but I accept it. I know how to lose gracefully. I've been on Earth for 43 years. Not everybody I voted for has made it in. Because if the truth be told, the one president that should have been the president above everyone else who got fucked in Florida is Al Gore. So take that and put that in your pipe and fucking smoke it with that fucking wall. Now, if Al Gore would have ran, he probably would have won this time. But I guess he gave up on that. And maybe if we're lucky, he'll run next time around. Come on, Al Gore. America needs you back on the front lines, hugging trees and kissing babies. We need you. No. Hell. We don't want Bob Dole. And we don't want, the hell was that guy? I can't remember his name. Ross Perot. Just remembered his name. We don't want that guy. And we don't want the guy I just named. But we do want Al Gore. Who the hell did I name? Ross Perot. Who the hell was the other guy? I had a brain fart. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm James Winshue. This is Comfy Havoc number 2. And I'm going to go to hell to bed after I watch one more clip of girl fights. Be seeing you. By the way, Friday's Friday the 13th. I think I might not want to go to McGuire. I might want to stay at home. I'm James Winshue. This is Comfy Havoc number 2. Be seeing you.